Hey, it's Coolio if you don't know, and it is time for another safe mode stream. So anyone who has been following along here, we have been playing a MegaZeux game called Cybil by Mike Motorhead. We finished that last week. We did have to cheat our way to the end, unfortunately. But there's now Mike has been following the stream VODs and left me a comment pointing out the fact that included in the files for Cybil is a ZZT game. I would not have realized this if not for the fact that he had pointed this out, because I didn't pay attention closely enough to actually see that. Um, but that's what we're going to be playing today. It's definitely not going to be 4 hours long. Very few ZZT games can be played for 4 hours. But we're going to check that out. And then we're going to go to the Museum of ZZT and look at the. Hang on, let me bring it up here. I should probably have done this before starting. But the Museum of ZZT has a spotlight world at the top left corner of the page, and let the museum take the wheel once we're done with this game that came with Cybil. Anyway, let's get to the thing. Click some buttons. And there we go. The old classic ZZT startup screen where we can select keyboard, joystick, or mouse. Of course, we will be playing with keyboard. Can we play color or monochrome? This was made in 1991 at a time where monochrome screens were definitely on their way out, but still existed. We're gonna obviously be playing with color because it really makes no sense to be playing in monochrome mode. Also, this is the reconstruction of ZZT. There is absolutely no difference between this and the version of ZZT that was put out by Epic Mega Games. And when I say there's absolutely no difference, I mean the code is not identical, but the executable that the code produces is identical down to the last byte to the original copy of ZZT. It's rare to see a program be reverse engineered to the point where we end up with exactly what we were, what the thing that we started with. Anyway, words are hard. This is not the game that came with it, but it was better to start with this than just start on an empty board. This is the game that comes with the ZZT bundled. It's called Town of ZZT. It's developed by Tim Sweeney back when he was cool. And yeah, it is the first game that was produced by Epic Mega Games. And if that name sounds familiar, it is the same Epic Games that we have today. Just they eventually dropped the Mega. And it is also one of 2 games that was developed by Tim Sweeney. The other one was Epic's second release, Jill of the Jungle. He made this, he made Jill of the Jungle, and then he never made a game again. Well, he made this, then Super ZZT, technically, which is just ZZT but different. And then you get to Super ZZT, and then anyway. Also, how are we playing this? I could be playing on DOSBox. That seems like the obvious way, and that's probably the way that most people are going to be playing. But there is an emulator, very bare bones DOS emulator called Zeta that is designed specifically to run ZZT and Super ZZT and nothing else. But this will basically ensure that ZZT is running at a more or less correct speed, whereas trying to run it in DOSBox, you can never get it quite right. All of this, by the way, is available on museumofzzt.com. Go over there and check all that out. Anyway, let's Anonymous with your pizza crimes. Eyes on you, buddy. Let's get to what we're actually going to be playing. So yes, this is the Keep of Drechnor, Death and Magic Episode 1. It is, once again, by Mike Motorhead. It was, I don't know what the release date is on this. I don't think this is on the museum. It just came with Cybil. I did encourage Mike Motorhead to actually submit his games to the museum. I'll leave it to him if he wants to do that. It is not mine to really do here. So yes, let us get this started. The sign reads North Darktown, South Oxwick South, East the River, and West Oxwick Forest/Grimshire. This definitely has a similar feeling to Cybil already. The Wet Salmon. Welcome to my inn, the Wet Salmon. Make yourself at home, but do not start a bar fight. It's so out of fashion. Buy a beer for 1 gem and buy the dinner of today for 3 gems, but we have 0 gems, so. Fancy Jukebox. The song goes like this. Wham! Last Christmas. Ah, fuck, I lost Whamageddon already, and it's only February. Anyway, cattle decapitation at your disposal, ABBA Dancing Queen, Schoenberg, figure 36, Etwas Bewegt, Kylie Minogue, Rhythm of Love. I have not heard Kylie Minogue in a hot minute. Cathedral, Ebony Tears, Napalm Death You Suffer, Lou Reed, Metal Machine Music A3, and Tommy Seebach, Til Juleba in Nisland. That certainly is a collection. How to do, fella? The obviously drunk peasant shouts, coming over here and I'll tell you something. What do you want to tell me? Give me a beer and I'll tell you. Well, I don't have any gems. These people want all my non-money. Hey Donut, how you doing? At this table sits a mighty knight in finest blank-polished silver armor you have ever seen. The knight himself is a tall, strong man with a large blonde beard. In contrast to his fine exterior, he appears to be quite drunk. Why would a noble knight sit and soak in cheap booze in this place? The king had trusted me to slay the ice wyvern in the fortress of ice, but I have failed my mission and become disgraced. I can do the mission for you. Please do, and when you've killed the blue beast, come back here and receive your reward. I'll give you 200 gold for it. Take this weapon with you, you'll need it. Good luck, we will meet again when you conquered the foul monster. Got 10 bullet. The food here is not impressive. I'm a world-renowned chef, so I plan to make a dish that will demonstrate to the innkeeper what real food tastes like. May I need a very, very special, very, very exotic, rare, and mysterious fruit for this recipe. You can find it just outside of town somewhere, like west of here or whatever. Oh, good. Want to go get it for me? I'll give you a bit of cash for it. I really can't be bothered to do it myself just yet. It's happy hour in 23 hours. Don't want to miss it. Good job, Donut. You remembered that it is... But for you, it was Tuesday. You approached the beautiful girl. Can you tell me where to find the innkeeper? The purple smiley face in the middle of the... Well, thanks. Kind of figured that one, thanks. Your rich uncle. Rich Uncle Pennybags. How glad am I to see my 17th favorite nephew, or was it 19th? I've lost count. I hear that you've come to rid the land of a plague that has been terrorizing us all for so long. His name is Drechnor, a mighty sorcerer who lives in his crimson castle in the plains of Dalamir. Seek him and destroy him. That is your mission. Take this pouch of gold. It will be a help on your dangerous mission. Except your uncle's gold. That's not gold, that's gems. Here, have 50 gems, my dear nephew. Try not to get yourself killed, and do try to repay me if you survive. I would give you a few tips on how to go adventuring and be a hero, but I need to be down at the golf club in half an hour. Godspeed. Oh, yeah, at least we got the 50 gems and some more bullet. An A with an umlaut on it is 5 bullets. Right, you're talking about... Yeah, you're the one who has a thing that you can tell me. Thanks, he says, and grabs the beer, puts it to his mouth, and then sees it in one long gurgling swoop. Then he looks at you kind of cross-eyes and starts talking, or something resembling talking. I tell you, the only way to get over a damn river is to buy a boat. Unless you're as smart as little me, just go to Oxford, south, and go east, and north from there's... he says and falls asleep. Okay, so go to Oxwick south, then east, then north from there's... Oh, thank you, Donut. Still a couple of and still a couple of things here to check out. Hello, fellow mage. I'm sure you've heard of the countrywide shortages of refined cryptoid flannel. Clearly, this crisis cannot go on. Rubies are integral to the process of making this important material, so if you find a ruby, let me know immediately. It is worth knowing that I have heard some farmers mention that a cave just west of this town was formerly a ruby mine. Of course, there's decent money reward, 100 gold to be precise. I'm probably gonna need these torches. If we run into any dark rooms, we're definitely going to need them. Want to buy some fireballs? 5 fireballs for 10 gems, 50 fireballs for 9 gems. I'm guessing that's just ammo. Hopefully the 25 we have is good enough for now. Hi there, be a darling, go fetch a ring for me, will you? It's a super important magical thing that is very much a key component in avoiding the immediate doom of our world, but don't you worry about that. It's located in the green tech area. Speak to me again when you found it. Mwah. Get me the cyan tome from the cyan area of the tech plant, and I will award you 150 gems. Tell me what you want to know, and I will tell you the answer to your question. Can you tell me where to find the Fortress of Ice? You find it by walking to Grimshire and then going north from the town until you see a blue mountain. Where are the ruins of Zethus? You must go to the other side of the river east of here and then ask at the office. Where's the tech plant? First you must go to Grimshire Forest and then look at the sign and you shall see. There are 4 differently colored areas within. I'm not sure if they taste any different or if it's just for looks. Why would I want to taste this place? Unless it's like an actual plant? Like a tree? Where's the cave located? Just go to Oxwick Forest and look at the sign. And where's Umcor's hideout? The Troll's Cave is located by the river east of Oxwick. Good advice. I'm not going to remember any of this. The people of this town fear me and will not dare enter at any cost. So what is your reason for disturbing me, stranger? Is your hair always that messy? Only on Fridays, Sundays, and Mondays. What day is it today? Hey, how can I defeat Drechnor? Drechnor is mighty, and the only way to defeat him is to enter his blood-red castle and find him. Legends say that his throne room is hidden to the east in his giant maze. Do you know where to get a blue key? In fact, I have one of the blue keys. You can buy it for 500 gems, no less. 500? No wonder people don't want to come in here. Map hall here is probably just a map of the area. These triple equal signs, I guess you could call them, are passages that will take us to different boards. And sure enough, this is a map of the place. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot of stuff, but also like the map for Cybil was not that big, but it was pretty crammed with like just everything. I did kind of take a look at the board count as well, and there seems to be a lot of boards. I don't know, maybe we will be spending a bit of time here today, but we'll see. At the very least, there's probably not going to be any like RPG battles like there were in Cybil, so there we go. Anyway, this road leads to Darktown. The way to the town is long and dangerous. Proceed at own risk. The bears here will try to go in straight lines as much as possible toward us. Oh good, already some dark rooms. Oh geez, there's also some hurty stuff in there. Let's come back to that one. Wind sign is grown with moss and shrooms, but the text is still clear. North, south, the cave. East, Oxwick Town, 1 mile. West, Grimshire, 2 miles. I'm guessing that miles are like how many boards? Someone has turned the sign so it reads north the tech plant, south east Grimshire Town 1 mile, and west Oxwick Town 2 miles. Run the sign half around. I guess that should be correct. I wonder if that has any effect on the gameplay. I don't know what's going on over in the corner here. Like, this seems to be some kind of puzzle. Maybe the teal boxes have something in them. We have some water over here. We cannot cross the water, and there's some things floating in there, and like those in a previous version of ZZT would have been a little more visible, but those are sharks. We cannot attack them, but they sure can attack us at the cost of their own life, as so demonstrated. I guess let's push things around. I should probably have saved. No, I think I'm still good, but I will definitely save. I'll just use DOS's tried and true numbering the saves method. Okay, now we got both of the boxes. We got some ammo out of that. Ah. Now we got a duplicator over here that's been creating bears for us to have to worry about. We can just leave this be and it'll generate bears forever. Or if we are willing to take a hit, we can just do that. Wait, there was something there. Okay, it's still there. Grab it for the chef at the inn. Got the herb you're told to find by the chef at the Wet Salmon. We could eat it, but no, I'm gonna do the right thing and bring it. Okay, so we got an area map, we got a merchant, we got a bathhouse, a police station, and a building. Well, this sure is a map. See what this merchant has to say. Hello, stranger. From your equipment, I can tell you must be an adventurer. What can I do for you then? So we can buy a torch for 5 gems. We can sell a torch for 2 gems. We can sell 5 ammo for 5 gems? You don't see a whole lot of games that let you sell things. Hi there, what does ZZT stand for? Stands for the town-to-town teletransport, the quickest way out of trouble. Okay, so that lets us just go to Oxford. You have to take off your clothes before you go in the bath. What do you mean how? I'm sorry, I don't know what button to does that. I only work here. Wow, this bar of soap is huge. Greetings, citizen. Please report any crimes you see. Oh, I'll show you a crime. Not gonna flinch, huh? No? Okay. Let's reload the game so that I don't have to spend that ammo. Don't touch the evidence. I hate when people do that. Also, wait, Sheriff O'Braby. This guy is also Sheriff O'Braby? I'm not gonna lie, I briefly read that as Officer D's nuts. I'm bored. Want to go to jail? What? Okay. Donuts. I really like donuts. No, you can't have any. That sure was a police station. Here we got centipedes. The big thing with these guys is if you, so you can, they can turn around at any time, like that one just did there at the bottom. And if you break one in half, let's see if I can do it. Nope. That is not what I was trying to do. Yes, donuts. I hear mommy needs a donut. I want to try to demonstrate what these guys do. But I have to hit it right in the middle. There we go. So if you split one in half, it'll become 2 centipedes of smaller size. Oh geez, these are tigers and they will shoot at you. I don't know why tigers shoot, but per the laws of ZZT and sometimes MegaZeux, they certainly do. Some of them can shoot stars, and those are the worst of all. Anyway, this is the laughing rat. I'm a married drunk. Want a kiss? Don't look at me like that. It's not my breath. It's the ale they serve you. Nasty stuff, but it works. Hi, my name is Gita. I'm adventuring through these dangerous lands, but I broke my ankle while crossing a small stream. Can you believe it? I tried to ford 3 feet of water and someone drowned. Such a petty thing getting between me and my dreams. If you could go and find a remedy for me, I would pay you well. I need my money, but I need the ability to walk more. The sooner the better. There's an old and abandoned monastery located just east of Castle Grimshire. As far as I know, that used to be a place where monks of great healing powers plied their trade. Maybe you could find some ointment of some description. I hear you have to push the door a few times. Things get rusty after a bunch of decades go by. Greetings, friend. I'm Torum, the fearsome warrior of decent strength and above average courage. Something on your mind, stranger? You know where to get a job? Yes, in fact, I do. Go to the ruins of Zethus for me. Somewhere down the dungeon, you'll find a purple shield with an arg marked on it. Bring it to me, and you'll get 200 G. I can buy beer for 2 gems, buy meal for 5 gems, or this joint is quite pricey. Gold is heavy. We'd help travelers lighten their load before hitting the road. Delamere wastes at own risk. Yeah, considering how many tigers were in there, definitely very risky. Henry Troutface. Trouty McTroutface. Joseph, your ability to not split the well, they're pretty small, so like also I think their intelligence was kind of high. So like they were trying to point themselves straight at me. Anyway, this guy's trying to catch a fish, I guess let's not bother. You open the door to your house. Wait, I have a house, you think to yourself? It's been collecting dust for a while. Hopefully you didn't leave the faucet on. So we have a house. Cool. Fridge is empty. Also cool. Being a man of taste, you've got two plastic palm trees in an eye-searing shade of green by the main door. You would, of course, never have considered getting those plastic flamingos. Why did words are hard today? Hot pink or no buy? What a pretty plant. Can we just cover the fact that these are plastic? Pissing on the plants, are we? You don't need to do that. It's plastic. It's a toilet. You're only the third person in the region to get one of these installed. You haven't used it since they haven't invented plumbing yet. There's a singing mirror on the wall. You sit down in the yard chair and it breaks underneath you. Better just stand up. That chair is dangerous. This is your television set. There's been nothing to watch ever since you dropped it on the floor and the two tiny leprechauns inside escaped. Also, did I lose a point of health? I think I lost a point of health when this armchair broke. This is your entirely empty desk. You were never the creative type, and also not the type to do your taxes. You also don't have a chair that is tall enough, so you haven't ever actually seen the surface of the table. How tall is this table? This is your nice, comfortable bed. Take a nap. You take a nap. Plus 10 knowledge. You finally found your car keys. A shame that you sold your car last year to afford that reverse air conditioning system. Sadly, it turned out to be the opposite of what you wanted. I mean, at that point, just get a heat pump. As a guy on YouTube keeps talking about heat pumps all the time. And quite frankly, he makes some good points about it. So I am a little worried about the fact that we might be setting a lot of flags. It might have been kind of a good idea to use Dr. Doss's solid HUD for this, because that can give us some insight on what flags are set. In ZZT, you can only have 10 flags set. If you set any more than 10 flags, then the last flag to have been set will get eaten up, basically, and replaced by the last flag that gets set. Words are hard. Who are you, J-pop? No. See, I still understand the words. I don't know that J-pop does. And he's not here, so I can say that. Considering why is there a bomb there? Well, that bomb just happened. I am not really sure. Maybe I want to come at this board from the other side. I just have a feeling. Now entering the Frostfire Mountains. Be prepared or turn around. This place is dangerous. Ruffians here will kind of move in bursts. Actually, before I do that, since I am worried about flags, I'm gonna turn in this this fruit that I found, which will hopefully unset some flags. No, that's not you. Ah, excuse me, I'm feeling a bit goopy here. Ha, okay. Cool, well, I'll get cooking right away. I'll need to cook it in a very specific way since this fruit is extremely profoundly, staggeringly poisonous. Oh, and here's 25 gems for your trouble. And also 25 score. Score is sometimes worth something. Oh, right, this place is dark. We would need to light a torch. Hi there. If you want to get over the river, you must have a ticket. As mentioned before, no ticket, no ride. Well, dip. Ah, there's this side's TTTTTT. I'm Miriam the healer, sister to Morgana the witch. How can I help you? So small heal for 5 gems or big heal for 50 gems. Big heal is definitely more economical. I'm not gonna worry too much about that. If it comes to that point, I have my own spell that'll restore health. Hello, adventurer. You may look through all the. Oh my goodness. You may look through all the books and scrolls in this library for free. Of course, for free after you have paid a small fee for a membership card. Okay, I'll buy a membership card for 10 gems, or no way, you can take your dirty books and keep them. Farewell. The librarian's is. Oh my goodness. The librarian is suddenly filled with rage, and without warning, he suddenly transforms into a werebear right in front of you. I can't say that I was expecting that, but okay. This book explains which herbs and fruits from the wild are edible and which are poisonous. Bananas are yellow curved fruits that are no feast for a king, but will provide a welcome nourishment for the to the unprepared traveler. Mimbo fruits are red triangular fruits which are poisonous and not advised to eat. Tolerum shrooms are small round blue shrooms which are very good to eat. The green round charmram fruits are deadly at a single bite. Stay away from these. So if I guess we missed a death then. Well, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? There are many dangerous beings in this land. Hundreds of travelers lose their lives every year when wandering in the wilds. It is therefore suggested to not only be prepared, but also to exercise extreme caution when traveling alone in the wild. Always have a weapon with you, always have a torch for dark areas, never travel if not by good health, rather run than fight, good rule, never talk to strangers, Mama said, always wear Ajax wandering boots. Just follow these advice and you will be able to travel safely, kind of, and enjoy the beautiful wilds of the land. Well, rip librarian, I guess. I'm the best merchant in town, and the quality and price of my groceries beat that of all other merchants in town. As far as you remember, this is the only merchant in town. So we can buy 1 torch for 7, 10 torches for 45. That's a pretty good deal, actually. A boating ticket for 10 gems. I think we're gonna need that, actually. Oh. Yeah. I did not save for a little bit, huh? Okay. Well, there's a button here for speeding things up. Let's do that for a second here. So yeah, we need to talk to this person. And this time, let's not bother the librarian. But No, that's not it. Hey, J-Pop, how you doing? Um, your rich uncle is a weird name for an establishment. I wonder what they sell. Hey, Tyrion, how you doing? Currently, I'm trying to figure out how to solve this puzzle. This might not even be a puzzle that's meant to be solved. I don't know. But, like, it looks like something that I can get through. Because if I push this, then I'm not going to be able to push anything out of the way here. I see it, Doss. Oh, there we go. You found a book of ancient wisdom. The merchant probably forgot to deliver it back to the library. You sit down and read it. 5 hours later, you feel more experienced. Gain 25 score. Thanks for mentally beaming the solution over to me. Oh, right, I forgot to rebuy the ticket. All right, let's see what you have to say. I'll do, thank you. Oh, can I just... I am stuck on this side. Okay. And these are the lines, which I think is the last kind of built-in enemy that we haven't seen yet. Now, being given gems by an NPC will just give us the gems, but if we find them in the wild, we get a point of health. Now it's over here. The walls in the huge lair troll's lair is overgrown with moss and dripples from the heavy moisture in the air. The air smells like dead animals and dirt. The cave isn't dark, even as it is underground. The walls shine from phosphorus moss and fungi that glows in the dark with a greenish dull light. Armed trolls roam around everywhere. So I guess our ruffians here are meant to be the trolls? Which I guess you could describe a troll as a ruffian. That kind of checks out, yeah? Come on. Come on. There you go. Replenish our ammo. Replenish our gems and health. There's a friend of mine who seems intent on always messaging me when I am streaming. I don't know if she does it on purpose or not. This passage twists and turns, and in the end of it all is the throne of Unkor, the Troll King. Oh boy. These centipedes. Yeah. So here's a dilemma. There is a bit of a ZZT dilemma that exists called Sweeney's Gambit. It's colloquially known as Sweeney's Gambit. So if I grab this gem, there's a 50-50 chance that I'm immediately going to get hit by this bear over here, or that it will still have a tick left, and I'll be able to just run back and defend myself. Or, I can just shoot this gem and the bear and not have to worry about any of that. That's probably Unkor there. I am Unkor, the mighty Troll King. What are you doing in this my sacred royal halls, human? I demand you release the girl. You demand me to do something for tiny little you? That's very funny. Guards, grab him. You grab a key from the king's robes and run, but will you make it out? Oh my geez. I get the distinct impression that this was not the correct decision. Yeah. So our options appear to be either pay for the key and maybe we also get the girl, I don't know, or we get mauled by 10,000 bears with not nearly enough ammo to deal with all that. There is nothing in the yellow room. You can buy for 20 gems if you want. Sure, why not? Can we... Yes. Okay. So doing one doesn't lock me out of the other. Because I noticed that we would have been able to get a red key from doing the yellow option. What happens if I shoot you? Does anything happen if I shoot you? Nothing happens if I shoot you. Well... maybe I don't care enough about those gems to get them. Maybe I just want to run out of here. Oh my goodness. So something that happens in ZZT sometimes is that the board edges aren't properly aligned, so you can't exit where it looks like you can exit. Oh my goodness. Maybe it would be helpful for one of you to come down here and just wander around this part. Yeah, because if I come through here, yeah, you'll see like it's not quite aligned. Anyway, we'll maybe try to come back for that other key. We'll see what happens. You enter what looks to be an underground cell block. It is primitive, but the cells are solidly built from wood and pond scum. Purple statues of troll warriors stand side by side in the prison halls. Oh. Oh, did I not buy the key in this timeline? Okay, well at least now I know what the yellow key goes to. But look at that room. So you see the walls around there. There's kind of a break in the walls directly down from where I'm standing. I am betting that is probably a secret passage. Those fake walls are definitely a thing. I will restore so that I can buy the yellow key. Oh, that was an incorrect move. If these quote unquote trolls can cooperate. You know what? You get to live. Can't be bothered. There's a hole in the wall revealing a cyan key. Okay, so it wasn't a secret passage, but it was useful. Hey, no juking my shots. I also noticed that there are these magenta walls. I'm wondering if... Oh, geez. I'm wondering if those are going to transform into something on the way out or something like that. Also nice of the author to like add this little border to the doors, because some people sometimes will have trouble seeing the color of the door, because if you look inside there's like a ring that is red. In this case it's not a red ring of doom, it is a red ring of this is a red door. But depending on how small your screen is, you might have a hard time seeing that. So this little decoration is nice. Who are you? I am here to save you. Follow me, you shout and grab her arm. Hurry up, the trolls can be here at any time. Oh, sure enough. I called that one. You know what? You don't get to live anymore. Alright, so I saved a lady from Thing. Now, how do we get back? And the way this game has an extra enemies when you hit. Yeah, and it's like, it's not completely a surprise if you're paying enough attention. Behind the counter of the tourist office stands a beautiful woman in a suit, waiting for customers to inform about stuff, tourist stuff. What can I do for you? She asks in an almost too kind and sweet voice. Hi, I'm a tourist and I would like to have some info on this place. Sure, what would you like to know? What do you want to know? No. Just pay 1 gem per answer, all right? What river is this? It is the river of Oxwick, she says. Somehow you don't feel surprised at all. You sell anything else here? No, try. Good, I'm glad she's taking all of my gems just to tell me no. Or like stupid things. What's to the east of here? If you go east, you'll find the ancient ruins of Zethus. It is said that the place is haunted, but I'm sure it's just crap. Excuse my language, I'm in a bad mood. The game sure has an interesting personality. You find a portable chest full of what seems to be an assortment of adventuring gear. I feel like there's probably a treasure chest object somewhere here that did not start with an end statement, thus I just got it for free. This is the ancient ruins of Zethus. Zethus was a mighty lizard. Mighty lizard? King Gizzard the Lizard Wizard. Anyways, who lived here several thousands of years ago. Zethus was one of the most evil beings to ever terrorize this world. In fact, he was so evil that he makes Drechnor look like a harmless teddy bear. Anyway, as you can see, there's really no limit to how big centipedes can get, other than there is a limit of 150. The technical term is stats. Any statted entity Like, these tigers have stats, the bears have stats. Each segment of the centipede has a stat that tells ZZT that it is an active object and can do things. Um, it's technically 151 because the player also is one, but it's kind of a special case, I guess. It's generally assumed that there is going to be a player on the screen. And if there isn't, it causes some really interesting things, such as you can't control the game anymore, and that includes you can no longer like save and or quit. You just have to force close the game. Oh, good. Sweeney's Gambit, let's go. Actually, no. I can prevent this. Only you can prevent Sweeney's Gambit. My brain decided to generate the term Frosty the Snow Bear, and I don't know why. Oh my goodness. That was a trap, guys. Did you know that? I sure didn't. Kind of signaling here that this is going to be a dark room because there was a torch right there. Let's come back to that. And what's in here? Yeah. Okay, another dark room, but there's plenty of torches around. So torches last for, is it 300 cycles? Like 300 ticks? And after that, you have to light another one. Mysterious locked chest. Kick it, throw it on the ground real hard, or throw it into one of the lava pits. Blug, burble, blorb, and it's gone. I have a feeling that if we don't do anything, it's going to assume that we picked this because this text over here. Kick it. Ow, my foot. Now that hurt. You did open it though. Inside you find a key and a fragile amulet worth 30 gems. Kind of unfortunate that I was kind of stuck just having to do something or else probably lose it. I think this is a purple door. See if I can bait these lions over here. Let's give it a few seconds. Ah! Wasn't fast enough. Oh, there's some gems over there. And these checkered walls here indicate that they are breakable. Naturally, that is not necessarily always going to be the case, like in that that one checkered box outside ended up being a trap. So basically, do we want ammo or health? I think I want health. Alright, well, thanks for coming by, Das. Good luck on your 2.4 hours of ZZT coming up. And this is a bomb. Shall explode. Weirdly enough, bombs explode when they reach the number 2 rather than the number 1. Like they'll go like 5, 4, 3, 2, explode. So I have this key. Do I want to do anything with this bomb other than just... Yeah. Oh, ran right into that one. Oh, geez. I just saw something that is going to be very unfun. Also, is there something up here? Yeah, there is. I'm gonna go this way instead of going to the unfun room. Maybe this room is also unfun, but I don't have to deal with stars. So much the better. Yeah, man. This is precarious. There we go. Also have to keep an eye on my ammo here. Can't just fire with reckless abandon. Oh, good. That... I saw you over there. Ah. Still took the hit. Nope. I tried to just kind of dive in and out, but didn't work out so well. And what's your deal? You find a bar of pure gold. Find a magic scepter. It recharges your mana and heals you. Be warned, though, it is said to be bad luck and bad for your destiny and karma and such. Ugh, whatever, right? So we got 50 ammo, gained 150 health, but lost 200 score. Oh no. Not my score, guys. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do without that? By the way, I will point out that ZZT does have a built-in cheat system. I will avoid using it if I don't have to, but I might show off some of these dark rooms when I'm done with them. Not that last one, because that's going to be real flashy. It's over here. Okay, so this is going to be painful. You see those multicolored things that let's call it a dragon is throwing? Those are stars. Stars are indestructible. The only thing that can actually destroy them are bombs. Otherwise, they just have to time out. I don't know, but you appear to be broken, and I'm fine with that. Am I meant to be able to go over here? But considering that there is a refresh of ammo over here, I'm gonna guess so. Nice little secret. I think we've just about covered everything that's in here. So, just out of curiosity, this is what this room looks like. And definitely looks like we've gotten everything, except for that one key over there, but I'm pretty sure that's meant to be like a one or the other decision. We don't need both of the white keys. Okay. Okay, now in here. Oh, good. You're now in the cellars beneath the ruins. The cellars are dark and filled with dangers, so turn around if you aren't prepared to fight. By the way, you have to go through to get out. So, in other words, I can't turn around. You tell me to turn around, but I literally cannot do that, video game. Hey Jason, how you doing? Now, I've already made a D's Nuts reference today. Surprisingly enough. Want to open it? Sure. Grab the handle and open the door. You hear a zap and 5 gems disappear. That's rude. That one, I don't think that one took away gems. Did the door turn into a bear? Is that what happened here? You have a ZZT question. Okay, sure. I'm hearing duplicators. I'm not particularly enthused by this prospect. This statue is of Zethus. He is a tall man in a red cloak with a black beard. He looks pretty mean. Touch the statue. You press the nose of the statue and hear a loud click. Then 4 bombs appear around the statue. I'll help us clear some of the breakables over here. Open door. Yes. Oh my goodness. That door fired at us. I need a medic. This hellish machine will spit out monsters forever, straight from the pits of hell, so you better not take too long to get out. Let me tell you how I deal with duplicators. Just tank them. So you're... Let's see. Can I activate it? Open it? Yes, open the door. So obviously ZZT came first. And then a person by the name of Alexis Jansen made a bunch of ZZT games and decided, hey, maybe I can do more if I had better tools. So she started by making Labyrinth of Zooks, which is its own standalone game. But she wanted to make more games and decided, hey, if I'm going to make more games, I may as well make a program that will allow me to make more games, and thus MegaZeux was born in 1994. So yes, they are basically directly related. One is not a sequel to the other. Find Torm's shield. Better bring it back to him quick. Let the poor man get some sleep. Okay, so I think that's everything on this side of the river. Now I just have to wait for this centipede to make up its mind. You know what? I'm just gonna bust a hole in your desk here because I can't talk to you across the desk. Okay, well I bought a ferry ticket, but this guy doesn't want to talk to me. I get the distinct feeling that this guy might be broken. So what I'm gonna do, there is a museum, there is a file viewer in the Museum of ZZT, which will allow me to see the programming of this object. So I'm gonna load up the game. Load file. Right. Why is it not loading? Did it break? No, I don't think it broke. It definitely is reading out the data. If I look at the browser console, there's a bunch of hexadecimal characters, which I assume are meant to be the world data, but like it's not actually loading the world in the file viewer. Maybe it's a problem with the browser itself. Let me try a different browser. Let's see. Local file viewer. And open this. There we go. That's weird. Let me find, there it is. So when I gave this guy the ticket, if not tick 2-4, then clear tick, this will do, thank you. Then it zaps touch. So it makes it so that the touch label is no longer effective. And then there isn't another touch label, so it's just stuck there forever. Now buying a ticket from the lady in the tourist office sets the tick flag again, but because this guy zapped touch, he is no longer interactable. So let me tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to unset tick so that I don't overflow my flags, and then I'm going to obliterate this person because he is broken and not doing what he is supposed to do. Is there a difference between Zooks and MegaZeux? Is there a Zooks? Is MegaZeux 1,000 Zeuxes? MegaZeux is not 1,000 Zeuxes. There is, however, a Zeux 1. Zeux 1 Labyrinth of Zeux is a standalone game. And it is its own executable. So, anyway, we've got some people to talk to around here. You don't have anything good to say. I believe I already told you. Oh, right. No, you weren't looking for the shield. Who was looking for the shield? I do distinctly remember someone looking for a shield. I don't think it was over here. As Zooks can play one kind of game, and it's a really janky kind of platformer. MegaZeux can do almost anything, really. You're looking for a remedy for your thing. Great, I'm unspeakably grateful to finally have this shield back in my possession. I feel very personally tied to it. I won it in a dice game just last week. I'll be going to bed now. Here's 200 gems for your trouble. Have a nice night, stranger. You're still fishing, I presume. So let's yeah, there is no way that I can actually reach there in time. It's over here. Oh, so I probably can't actually come into this board from this side because it looks blocked off. This gate is completely rusted shut and won't budge. But supposedly, if we poke it enough, yeah, there we go. Creak, clank, screech. The rusty gate to the monastery reluctantly swings open, then falls off the hinges and lands on the ground with an ear-splitting noise. You enter the old monastery front hall. The air is chilly and smells dry, stale, yet not dusty. Perhaps some things will be well kept in this atmosphere. So here we have blink walls. And spinning arrows. Spinning guns, rather. The spinning guns will, of course, fire at us in whatever direction we happen to be. The blink walls will destroy anything in their path. And also, let me show you something neat. It's kind of a bug in ZZT. Let's do 7A. So if I'm in the path of a blink wall, I'll get hurt. And it'll move me to the side, you see. But if it cannot move me to the side, you just die. I had 135 health, and that melted me down to 0. But yes, I can actually use the blink walls to destroy these bears too. What's this? Oh, it's just a boulder, effectively a pushable box. I don't know that I want to deal with that room to the right here. That just seems like a bunch of pain. Pain in the Glaven. You know what though? Like, for some reason, I didn't think this was going to be very long. I feel like we might be in this for the entire session. Which I should have expected better, honestly, because, like, Cybil was a pretty beefy game. Like, there wasn't a large world, but it was jam-packed with all kinds of stuff. I think I need this key, and what is over here? A red glassy orb sits on a... A red glassy orb shits on a shelf. God damn it. Words are hard. Touch it? Yes, no, better not. Or push it off the shelf without, with the tip of your sword, without touching. We have a sword? I wasn't even aware we had a sword. Touch it. The orb lets out a faint ringing sound. You feel strong. Gain 100 health. The orb shatters into dust. Okay. So what if we smash it? The orb shatters and lets out a blinding light. You feel slightly dizzy for a second, but your weapon surges with energy. So that gave us ammo then. So 100 health or 50 ammo. And of course, no, better not does nothing. And take the ammo. Oh, was not paying attention. There we go. It does take a second for movement to actually like start in ZZT. I really would like to get that key without having to interact with this this centipede. There we go. Then we go over here. So these are conveyors. They will move you in a specific direction. Having two conveyors next, going in the same direction. Like if you had, so these are going in different directions. If this was like one space wide and both rows were going in the same direction, it is actually impossible to fight against that. Apparently you just can't get that ammo there. Some ointment sits in a tiny glass jar. The lid is sealed tight with hardened wax, so the contents look surprisingly well kept. You keep the jar. Yeah. And that's everything here that I care to get. So let's get out of here. We really need to start dropping some of these things off because I feel like we're running a little low on flag space. I'll come back to this castle. It's kind of a far way to go for ointment, though. Wow, the ointment worked right away, thanks. Here's 250 gold for your troubles. Gotta go adventuring and stuff, see ya. Hey Zenf, how you doing? Man, this place is... Oh, geez. This place is bumping today. I'm gonna want to go next. Right, I'm gonna go to the castle. That's understandable. Got a real life before you can enjoy life. This this centipede is kind of stuck in a moment that it can't get out of. Who let you in? I shall have my bodyguard over here if you touch me. And I don't want a watchtower pamphlet. I've got a whole room full of those things already. Got any jobs? My magic crown has been stolen a while ago, and I would really like to have it back. You see, the crown makes me wiser, and without it I can't control my kingdom properly. The crown has been left in the tech plant somewhere. It lies behind the red portal. The reward is 250 gems. Don't ask me how it got there. It was a wild now out, and it's all a bit hazy. Hmm. Oh, I was hoping to confuse it just enough that I would be able to get out of that without taking a hit. Whoa. That definitely was not supposed to happen. Oh my goodness. Okay, hang on. Yeah, what happened there was not a bug with ZZT, but a bug, well, not really a bug either. I pressed the wrong combination of keys, and that made the window snap to the top of the screen and then to the bottom because I was trying to in a panic trying to move things back around. But this is definitely not supposed to happen, and I'm going to leave it alone as much as possible, or else that might mix up things further. Huh. I'm guessing that that might be a bug that gets resolved in a version of Classic Zoo because the person who made the reconstruction of ZZT, Adrian Sikierka, also has continued development on ZZT, and that project is called Classic Zoo. And it doesn't really add any features. Well, it doesn't add any gameplay features, but it does add some quality of life features and does fix some bugs. This is what happens when you shit on a shelf. Um, Also, as far as playing ZZT games, I rarely play ZZT games. Maybe I should do so a little more, but like Dr. Doss is the one who plays ZZT games. Like if you want to go follow him, he streams ZZT games almost every not Wednesday, almost every Friday and Sunday. So there's always something to see over there. And I think this Friday there is a 2.4 hours of ZZT um, competition, and he's going to be participating in that. So that should be pretty interesting. Anyway, what do you have to say? Black-haired woman in brown robes stands in the cave and begins to speak when she sees you. Hello, foolhardy hero. What brings you to the outskirts of the civilized world? Perhaps you seek fortune and fame as the thousands of other heroes who have met their destiny in this godless place. Or perhaps something more important has brought you here. Why do you live in this place? My doctor says it's good for my joints. He's probably right, but the food sucks. I am the hero who has been granted the responsibility of killing Drechnor. Between you and me, I don't think your chances are too great. Drachnor's castle is filled with monsters and traps. If you must go there, I guess I should tell you where to find it. Go west from here until you see a giant blood-red castle. You really can't miss it. There are 3 doors into the keep. I don't know how to get the blue key. Legends say that several blue keys are scattered throughout the land. You need only one. Try getting your hands on one if you can manage without getting yourself killed. Oh, I forgot about these guys. These are slimes. Slimes create. They're just going to fill up the board with breakables unless they get stopped by something. See if we can stop the spread here. There we go. Well, conserve a little bit of ammo by making these tigers do some of the work at least. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jason. Although once the slimes are gone, I don't have to worry about that anymore. There we go. Unfortunately, we are going to have to blast our way through the rest of this. Oh boy, these guys throw stars. Great. Blech. Well, the only point of health that really matters is the last one. The bad news is we're on the last one. Okay. This is Drachnor's castle. Do not enter if you are not prepared. The only way out is through. You need 1 blue key to enter. If you don't have one, go to the Mages Guild in Oxwick Town and figure out how to get one. Are these all blue doors? So you only need 1, but there are still 3 blue doors. And 3 different passages. Anyway, let's see if we can make it back to town without dying, and maybe we can go talk to Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Door. Yeah, if we can make it back to town without dying. Then maybe we can get some health back. You take another nap. You can't sleep all the time. Come back in a week or 2. Good. Now we have a lot of gems. What if we buy a meal? 2 points? 2 points of health. Wow. I mean, I guess. Alright, let's get a big heal for 150 gems. For 150 points for 50 gems. Unfortunately, this resets us to having 200 Moxie, but nice thing is, Moxie doesn't figure into this game. Also, maybe I'm just saying stuff that is completely inconsequential, as was the style at the time. And I'm not telling you anything. And you just tell me things, you give me fireballs. You want flannel. Sure, I'm... Okay, before I do that, I am ready to get a promotion. Very well, you're now a conjurer. You can now buy energizers and cheap ammo. I don't know what the requirement was, but here we are. You need to go and kill a demon in the pits of fire. 75 fireballs for 120 gems. You rescued Nikki. I will bring the family the splendid news, but first have your reward. Sure. I am now a mighty archmage. You can now buy even cheaper fireballs. You also have access to our soul gems. I also now do not have access to this person unless I wreck up the place. 100 fireballs for 140 gems. That's actually a really good deal. Or a soul gem for 200 gems. So apparently I can also buy a key from you. But is there a key that I can just find? Because, like, I've found 2 people who are willing to sell me one, but, like... Sewell Jim turned to Grief Sit? Also, you don't play KOL any... What's KOL? I am not placing what that means. Oh, geez. You have found a small forest in the darkness. In the middle of the forest, you see the refreshingly clear water of Forest Lake. Ooh. Oh no, you're not doing this, are you? Ah, okay. This is extremely not a cool thing to do. Oh. Okay. So there was a shortcut. Cool. Alright. Well met, stranger. You have gone down the longest road, and it is my duty to reward you for that. Take these magic arrows and use them well. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Huff, the old man has disappeared. You always use 45 magic arrows, but right now you would rather have a taxi to drive you home. Anyway, that was just kind of rude. Doesn't seem to be anything over on the right side. A casino. The lantern. It's not very effective. Welcome to Darktown. This place is not safe at night, and here the night is eternal. Oh good, and there's a duplicator somewhere. Hi, my name is Ixo. Hi, what's going on? Ah, it's awful. My living room has been attacked by, has been invaded by a swarm of oddly red lions. I pray that they don't knock over my fancy new widescreen TV. I'll pay you good money to get rid of them. 50 gems to be exact. Here's the key to the rest of my house. I'm trying to not affect this person's... I assume this is the TV. There we go. You deserve your reward. 50 gems as promised. Oh, screw it, I'll give you another 15 gems for not knocking over any of the stuffed moose imitation statues. 65 gems and 65 points. Oh yeah. Let's manipulate this bear to not be standing in a place that's going to cause me trouble. These bears are a little more active in their movement. Yeah, let's not deal with this. Oh, this duplicator is pointed in the wrong direction. It's not actually duplicating anything. Come and see the amazing bear zoo. We've got almost everything from the animal world. If it's brown and it's a bear, you can be almost certain we've got it. Entrance fee 85 gems per visitor over 60 years of age, 82.4 gems per kid. No refunds for any reason. Please do not bring anything tasty or you will be devoured by wild animals. Most probably bears, of course, but the park does include sewer rats and stray dogs. I always go with blue. Why? Because even though I lost my house, you gotta stay positive and believe in your favorite color. Green can't go wrong. I've got all the math all mapped out. Soon enough, I'll be one rich man, and you can all eat my dust. I'm moving to the Bahamas. I don't even know if they exist in this stupid game world, but damn it, I'm gonna go looking for them. Now this guy's got moxie. Play roulette, choose one of the arrows, and then push the boulder and pick up the sign. It will cost you 50 and you can win 100. I meant to save as 9A. You have won 100 gems. You do a little dance while no one is looking. Oh, each one of those arrows cost 50 gems. I see. So let's not touch the other arrow. I wonder if these guys will react. I guess not. Broken sign reads, No, Ixos, Hos, Auf, Oxwick Town 3 miles. Eat, beware, closed zoo, bear danger. Sut est, Casino of Fortune, wet. How do I get those? You know what? I'm not sure how I would get those torches. Maybe I don't worry about that and just go over here. Man, you'd think a place with so many lanterns would have those lanterns be lit, you know? Anyway. Um, where have I not been? I think I've been everywhere over there. Oh. Okay, that was my fault. Yeah, I think the fast forward function has some unintended effects to it. What does this merchant sell again? Or we can buy torches or sell torches around. Is there anything to this bathhouse? Like if I shoot this soap. No. Really just set dressing, I guess. Well, all right. Well, if you don't, if you're not back here at some point, then have a good night. And thanks for coming by. So here's a little trick, since I'm at the edge of a board here. So you can press P to pause. In order to unpause, you have to move. But if I move to another board, I stay paused. And you can kind of use this trick to peek ahead at the next board and see if it's safe where you're standing. Many, many lions. And what do we have here? You find a medallion half buried in the red sand. It feels heavy, and the many carefully created patterns make it look quite valuable. You decide to later sell the medallion for 50 gems. So just an extra little item, I guess. Anyway, as far as I'm aware, I've pretty much exhausted everything that isn't the castle. And as far as I'm aware, the only way to actually let's take this the town to town teletransport. That means we can sell the medallion later for 50 gems, or whether we got the medallion, walk back to sell it, and then walk back to our original position. That's pretty much the only way that I can interpret it, because we got the gems right away. Anyway, there are apparently 3 blue keys. The witch here has one of them for 500 gems. And this person back here has one for 300 gems. And I don't know where the other one is. But also, this person has a soul gem. And I don't know what the deal is with that either. You know what? Maybe I looked that up. Where is the... Here it is. Oh, okay. The soul gem gives us 500 health. You know what? I kind of want the 500 health. I also want that key to have. I'm sorry, what? Well, that's unfortunate. It tried to put a key on the ground, but there was no room to put it, so it just didn't. Oops. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to wreck up the place a little more. I'm going to buy the key on this side. Oh, and there we go. We have a key now. And you sell, okay. I also want that health still. Alright, let's make it back over to the castle and then we'll call it good for break. I don't know how big the castle is, maybe not a whole lot left there. Oh, I guess in this timeline I didn't get the medallion? Well, let's grab that again. You never have too many gems. Well, actually, that's a lie. You can have too many gems. If you get 32,767 gems and pick up another one, it wraps back around to 0. One key? It's yours, my friend, except never mind. Okay, so here we are back at the Red Castle. There's probably something in the world that I have missed, but we've gotten a fair amount of it at the very least. And if y'all want to explore parts that I have not explored and might end up not exploring by the end of this, there is, well, you do need to get specifically Cybil from Digital MZX and then go get ZZT and related things. But I will at least flip through the boards in the editor so we can have a little bit of a look there. Anyway, but we're not done yet. But we are done before break. So let me just do this and flip this over. Okay, So y'all can take a moment, get something to drink, go to the bathroom if you need to, stretch your arms, stretch your legs, stretch your teeth, and in about 10 to 15 minutes we shall enter the castle and possibly go and face Drechnor and see what all that's about. So I'll see you in a bit.